time to leave.
It's like
my
the
friend.
soul of Anarchist is leaving. Jin Kaze!
What's Jin going for?
Jin's gonna finish him off.
Tempest!
Yes.
Oh
God.
Anarchist technically did not kill him.
Jin did. That means the end of the match. Jin's done it! Yes! Yes!
Holy shit.
Oh
Yeah!
Union.
Look at this. That's beautiful.
A real outlaw
Basking in his last moments
on this
live.
Of his life. He's just killed his soul keeper. He's basically going off to die at this point.
He's not gonna die in vain though.
Die hero.
These two have a very long history, Jin and Anarchist.
These two were the pillars. These two were the faces of AWC. If it wasn't Jin, it was Anarchist. It wasn't...
We'll never forget what you've done for us, Anarchist. Thank you.
She'll be checking the ref. All I gotta say is Anarchist. David, thank you. I really want to say thank you, man. You saved. We're
I
forever.
want to say thank you too.
We're forever in your debt, brother. In the afterlife, we'll see you there, man.
What is he gonna say?
Oh, look at this. The crowd giving Jin
No
his
shit.
basket glory. In a succession of not only myself, but this whole community I'm so proud to be a part of. Oh man, I'm going to shed a
God
tear for a moment.
What? Hey, old man, you actually...
Yeah! Finally got his respect.
Hell yeah.
The respect
Ring
is
Dorian is
given
back, guys.
and
They're
received.
united as one once again.
That's a weird movie.
Yeah, Tyler, change the name.
I already have two guys lined up participating in our buddy cop movie.
Oh,
It's what I think it is.
oh no,
This is the buddy cop.
Oh,
it's real.
Are we gonna get the all-Asian buddy cop movie?
Ollie Jin Kaze, we've been asking for it. We want it.
We are one big family, brought together by hate.
Oh man, they're united.
Yeah.
Jin Kaze, DC and Alejandro standing together in the end. What a beautiful
Wow.
one.
Hey, hey, brother.
All wrestling community.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy, Tyler kun-Williams, and welcome to the very first episode of Mat-Based Combat's New Beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mat-Based Combat New Beginning, and I'm here with my commentary partners, Franklin Zamora,
What's up?
Alejandro Leyva,
What's up?
and Alex.
What's going on, ladies and gents?
And we're about to get straight into this first show. We are doing a humongous return with a draft. The wrestlers you all knew and love are all going to be free agents for just a few moments until it comes down to the moment where they have to get selected to one of 5 factions. It's going to be a great moment. That being said, this is MBCNG, and we are Tyler Mass! Yeah! Whoop! And look who we're starting off with! It's the GOAT!
It's him!
It is the former New World of Sports Intercontinental Champion, Alejandro Leyva Sr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am digging that outfit. I am digging the color
Woo!
scheme representing the Japanese flag. Much respect, sir.
Does that shirt say, I don't know what that shirt says, but I feel like it says, no one can, but probably says All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Egypt, Jap.
What? It says what?
It's,
Of course, all of
Egypt,
Egypt.
Egypt, Ra.
Of course,
Egypt, Ra.
Egypt Raw. Egypt stealing the show Raw. That's the new nickname. You know he has plenty of nicknames. He's the GOAT. He's the king of AWC. He's the GOAT ace. He's everything in between, and now he's the EGOT Jap Raw.
And the one people don't know about, he is Tyler Williams' secret lover.
We don't have to talk about that. Anyway, so this man's starting off the show. Now he's not getting drafted here. He's not part of the draft. He's been gone for quite a while, recording some films. Can't wait to see what the new Hollywood superstar has to say here.
I hope it's a buddy cop film with a certain
Oh, yeah.
individual.
Dude, I actually got a sneak preview of what's gonna happen. I'm actually pretty excited. He's got a mic.
Oh, he's got a
He
mic.
got a mic.
Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
We haven't heard him talk in a while, guys.
Yeah, it's been about a year. He's keeping the glasses on too.
Mm-hmm.
Jabroni marks of all sexes and ages.
Yeah, it looks like his vocabulary
Yeah.
hasn't changed much.
It means he's joining Gay Ash.
Oh,
Yes,
look at
yes.
him. Look at him finally getting cheered by the audience. You know he's loving this, right? He's been booed for like so many years.
His entire career until Wrestle Kingdom came along and everybody was cheering him.
I mean, they cheered him in the beginning. They just
All
booed him
this
after the
time,
first
all
year.
Alejandro wanted was to be loved.
He just needed a friend.
Perfect
He
comeback
needed a
story.
hug.
It's now back on your screens and it's seeing a new beginning. What a perfect way to put that. Yeah, we are going to see some guys who may not be returning to the ring, but his new TV show, Step Cops, the over-the-top adventures of Jin Kaze and Alejandro Leyva.
Yeah!
Hitting major cable networks next year. I can't
The
wait.
buddy cop film we never thought we wanted, but low-key we're happy it happened.
Is he here to plug his movie? I'm not going to lie, I kind of wanted to get into the draft.
Wait, Dick is the producer?
He's Pop Brother.
Dawson, Ivy, Cyrus Kennedy, and OJ Zamata directing and producing this. I'm so excited to see this TV
I
show.
ship this.
I ship this.
Yes, the Bollywood Wavy Daddy and Dick Wood Productions.
Dickwood Productions.
Yeah, Jin Kaze! Yeah! Woo!
Yeah. Another GOAT.
Man, this is the man. This is the savior. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if he would even be here right now. We all know what happened at Wrestle Kingdom last year, and we don't like to talk about it, but this man was
We're all
a...
be dead right now.
Like, Jin Kaze, Alejandro Leyva, DC, Zayam Cham collectively came together to finally vanquish that evil that lurked over this company and professional wrestling for years. And now look at him. The superstar.
Jan with the Versace.
Oh, yeah. Versace, Illuminati, Bugatti, something like that. Y'all hear me say Illuminati. I'm not saying Jin's part of Illuminati. I'm gonna end up in the graveyard now saying that shit. Let me stop. Let me be quiet.
Jin's in a suit. What the actual
Yeah,
fuck?
we ain't never see Jin Kaze in a suit.
The actual fuck?
Well, hey, listen, the
He's
man's
business
a
tonight.
Hollywood.
Hollywood finally got him to poke
The man's a
him on.
Hollywood superstar now. You gotta dress to impress. I'm not that Alejandro really dressed to impress.
Franklin, you have known Jin the longest, and you are the closest to him. How the hell did someone convince this man who wears leather jackets to put on a suit? And a suit that's kind of... I mean, well, yeah, look.
Well, I mean, Jin's always been the...
Hollywood brainwashing, maybe.
Yeah, I ain't even
Like,
say
I'm
you
not
did the first
against Jin in a suit. It's just like, okay.
time. I
Even
mean,
Alejandro's
he
not
looks
wearing
good in it.
it.
Yeah, Alejandro's not wearing anything
Even
bougie. He
his
looks
ring
like
gear.
Casual Friday.
They must have offered him a night with Salma Hayek or something.
Alejandro out here like
I
he here to wrestle.
I wouldn't be against that.
And Jin's like, oh, I'm just here to watch. Well, we'll see what Jin has to say. Hey,
Welcome back,
Spanish.
brother.
What?
Wait.
Wait,
Wait.
What the fuck is that?
Bruchas? Well,
The boys are back in town.
Boys are back
The
in
boys are
town.
back
If
in
that's not the
town.
theme song, the Step Cops, and I'm not watching it.
amen to that.
Had a long and illustrious one. And Jin Kaze has done it all, ladies and gentlemen. And he has went to Hollywood. He's much like The Rock now.
He's better than The Rock.
Well,
He
he's
has a
better than
buddy
The Rock.
cop.
The Rock didn't kill evil. He didn't, well, not evil. But he didn't.
Anywho,
Even.
I don't think Yoshirai would be very happy about that one.
Yes,
No.
a big rest in peace to David Lee Jerdig and Marco Tasbacali. Their efforts went with a bang.
Gone too soon.
fallen heroes.
Thanks for the memories. We never stopped loving this, and we never truly walked away. And what? At least till now.
Why, what?
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Money talks?
I mean, dinero?
Is he retiring?
Yeah,
Oh my God, he's retiring!
Alejandro saying no.
Alejandro said you are not retiring. Said you can't retire yet. I mean, he's done it all. I don't see what's left for him to do.
What is left?
Yeah, I don't think you really can get any better than that.
He was inexperienced.
You also got to remember, Jin Kaze peaked very early. I mean, he accomplished a lot in like the first 5 years of his career, and then he ended up being comatose for the rest of the 20.
We don't speak about the comatose.
I mean, yeah, technology was there.
Yeah.
Alejandro admitting that he wanted to retire after losing to Orion last year. Damn.
Everybody wanted
He's
to
my
retire.
Buddha.
Well, yeah, after beating Matsuda. I mean, he beat Orion too, but still. Maybe it isn't the World Championship anymore. Wait a minute. Ale Jin as the tag team champions of the world?
I could get behind this.
We have buddy cop
For
film.
you
Why
and your
can't they be tag
desires.
team champ-
TV show stars. Top of the world.
I can ship this.
Look at Alejandro. Politicking.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
He's got a championship match lined up already for the first big show. All you have to do, Jin, is say yes. I'm prompted to start a yes chant. Really badly. Don't want to start a yes chant? Do you guys want to see Ale Jin go for the gold? Ah, they're making me do it, man.
Yes. See the crowd chanting yes.
Yes.
I want to see Jin Kaze out of the suit.
Guess that's one way to look at it.
Okay.
He's not capping.
He's not capping. What?
You're not 20. You're not 20.
Yeah, just said it.
He said cap. He said cap.
We're not capping right now. It's on, guys.
Jin is technically the younger one, and he somehow, like...
Yeah, the Ale Jin retirement tour. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got our first official match at Awakening in Osaka. The team of Alejandro Leyva and Jin Kaze versus Alpha and Beta for the New World of Sports Tag Team Championships.
The stars of Step Up are in a match.
But there's a chance that Alpha and Beta actually could be broken up before we even get to that point.
I forgot about
But
that.
we're about to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get in to the mat-based combat draft. Coming out momentarily will be the man that runs the place, the champ that runs the camp, none other than Sasuke Kohai.
Woo, woo, woo.
You know, I could...
Digging the suit, say, hey boss, I'm digging the suit.
Yeah.
The suit is definitely a lot better than the tidy whities we had to see him in.
I do not.
Listen. I'll give that man credit. He actually did a fairly decent job at wrestling.
He wore tidy whities. Our boss wore tidy whities to a wrestling match. He did not do okay when it came to wardrobe.
It was his first match. I'll give him a pass. He pulled off really good arm drag.
His first match, people put on black trunks, not white chones.
I'm trying to be nice. Jesus. But anyway, here's the man of the hour. The man who, for one period of time, wasn't even running things. I mean, at a time when Orion actually came into the picture, the companies that be, they actually wanted to take Sasuke Kohai out of place because he thought he wasn't doing things right. They put Marco Tasvicali in his place. He bought the rights to the show. It took Sasuke Kohai teaming with DC to beat Marco Tasvicali to get the reins of map-based combat back in his hands.
And now he's here. All right, boss, what do we got?
What do we got? How are we starting off this draft? It's got to be a good one. Good morrow, good evening, and good morning. I like that intro. Let's give a big final applause to the company's heroes. Yeah, company heroes. Woo! We will be seeing some premier matchups. The participants and brackets revealed for the second annual New World of Sports Cup happening in March.
Hey, a cup.
Much like last year when Tsuji became the inaugural champion, I have granted Matsuda the right to choose his opponent at New Beginning. Well, at Awakening of Osaka, we're in New Beginning right now. But guys, it looks like Matsuda Tanaka gets to choose his first opponent here.
That'll be interesting.
This year we have 5 official factions: Commonwealth, Gay Ass, Ragnarok, Ring Doyen, and Strong Style Society. So we have 3 factions sticking around and 2 new ones.
All right.
I and MBC Board of Directors have evaluated everyone's performances last year and have gone about choosing leaders of each faction.
Alrighty. It's Kohai.
Ring Doyen will be led by Matsuda Tanaka. Okay. Strong Style Society will be led by heavyweight graduate Abel. Ragnarok will be led by Matthias Metalhead. The Commonwealth will be led by King. And Gay Ass led by Duke Gailey.
The rules, guys. The rules of the draft.
Let's see those rules of the draft. Alright, so here we go. The faction leaders will compete in a 5-man over-the-top rope battle royal to start off the draft. The order of elimination in the battle royal will determine which leader will be drafted to combatants in uniform of last pick to first. There will be 5 rounds. Each leader must draft at least 2 juniors, 2 heavyweights, and 1 young lion in no specific order. At the end of the draft, Matsuda Tanaka will announce the challenger for his championships at Awakening in Osaka.
Okay.
Let's get... lights out.
Lights out.
Well, I don't know whose lights out coming out first. Oh, Moses!
Your hair. It's majestic.
It's the man Moses. Hey, the man was at Wrestle Kingdom on Team DC. I mean,
one of the breakout stars of last season of MBC.
Oh yeah, he definitely broke. I mean,
him in that G1 tournament was fantastic, guys.
Oh yeah, I mean, he took the first 2 L's, but then he ran through the rest of that B block, man. He was
arguably the MVP.
He was one of those people that said
with a single rip split around him.
His tag team partner, he was going to be one of the breakout stars, and look at him. Fantastic. He is a beast. He is a behemoth. But what's he doing out here?
I mean, the draft hasn't started yet, so I have no idea. And he's definitely not a leader, so he's definitely not part of the Battle Royal.
Well, do you want to tell us that?
Before.
I don't know. Maybe he has some, he's going to speak to us here tonight. I don't remember last time even Home versus speak, so this is going to be very interesting what he has to say.
Does Moses even speak?
I mean, we're going to figure that out now.
Last time we heard him speak was Prodigy.
I think so.
Jeez, and we know how long ago that was.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. It's like that, Moses?
Putting everybody on blast.
We don't mistreat your talents, dude. Me and Franklin are here.
Where's the pay increase? Where's my singles championship match? Where's my faction? Oh my, he's coming straight at Kohai's head today. He is on site on the mic today.
Okay.
You
Not
know,
the collector card.
if he's Dawson left, TJ left, Shin left, Sukin left, Stoner left, DC left, Dane left, Jay left, and Uniboard sit in your offices and openly turn a blind eye to my presence. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
He claims he's the best wrestler on the planet.
And
And you stand there with that stupid ass look on your face and act like what I'm saying isn't true and don't sit right with me. Oh, okay, this man trying to get us taken off the air now.
Hey,
Oh, he's trying to get us taken off the air here.
Buddy, none of us can say it on the commentary table. What makes you think you can say it?
I mean, what is Sasuke gonna say?
This is the shoot, brother.
Oh, he
What?
quit.
Oh, he quit.
Damn.
What?
He tried to.
Oh,
He dropped the pipe bomb and he was out of here.
So let me get this straight. He complains, calls Matsura a 5-foot yaward, and he quits. Guys, what the hell just happened?
I don't know, but I guess we're gonna get into our draft very soon here. That was we had to go to black on that one because we don't know what to say.
Hell of a fucking pipe bomb.
And I guess
You don't-
he's no longer part of the draft here.
Oh, well, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're
Guys,
back from our commercial break.
All elite.
Security has made sure that Moses is out of the building. If I could tell you,
I'm still in shock, guys. I've never heard him be. I've seen him be mad physically.
listen,
but verbally,
I'm hearing from the back right now that our television company is not very happy about Moses' promo. Not
how
at
much
all.
are we getting fined?
I mean, we're not getting fined. Sasuke getting fined. I know. He ain't happy about that.
Okay. I'm like, because we didn't say anything, so I hope we don't get fined.
Yeah.
But holy
Yes.
crap! So here we go, guys. We're starting off with our 5-man battle royal. After
Well,
that,
speaking of the Illuminati,
exactly.
Yeah.
And here is
There he is.
Evil.
Franklin, you
Oh,
being
fuck.
best friends with all the OG members of Strong Style Society. Do you think they made a perfect choice of having him, Abel, lead the group?
they definitely made the right call. Sukin was more worried about having a family, and rightfully so. He has kids to take care of. Abel has put his entire life into the wrestling business. He trained in their dojo. He trained under them, and he had broken out into a star. I think it was the right time to graduate him from heavyweight, and I think it's the right time to promote him to a leader.
Now my question
I think he's
is,
more than capable of doing it. Nobody knows what they're looking for more than Abel. Abel went through that process.
No,
So
yeah,
he
because
can
I've said it
evaluate that
before on the
process.
commentary booth that he was pound for pound one of the most sound wrestlers that we had. And now that the fact that he's a heavyweight, I don't have to call him the most pound for pound strongest junior. I can say he is one of the most pound for pound sound heavyweights right now, based on what I saw him do when he was a junior.
now my question is, Abel's kind of always been kind of a loner for a lot of his career, aside the one stint where he teamed up with Dawson. I mean, being in a tag team of Strong Style Society, he really always seemed kind of distant from those guys, even though he was, you know, dare I say, friends with them. Who does he select in his faction? Like, who does he choose? I don't even think he has relationships with a lot of people on the roster right now.
I
Well,
believe that.
Interesting.
That's why Abel's the best guy to lead. He's been a loner. He's not going to have any allegiances, any biases. He's not going to pick who his friend is. He's going to pick who gets the job done.
Exactly.
And which is the perfect reason, you know, Strong Style Society, you need a cohesive unit.
And here is the leader of gay-ass, our never-overweight 6-man champion, Duke Gailey.
Whoop, whoop!
And it's kind of
What
ridiculous to think that
girl
this
I've been a fan
man
of him
is
in the
actually
pen-
going to determine who goes to his faction. No saying who he could pick. I mean, he has to choose 5 people. Felix asked for the Friday are only 2 people. Who would he choose?
He is the
He
most
could mess
random
up a
mofo
lot
on
of
the planet,
people. Imagine if he's the first pick. That's going to be even more interesting. He has to win this battle royal, of course. Remember, guys,
He can do
order
it.
of
I believe him.
eliminations determine who goes last to who goes first. And who we got here? And here is King,
Hey, it's Junior.
the leader of the new faction known as the Commonwealth.
He
grow
looks
his hair out?
different.
He grew his hair out.
The coat.
King looking good with a new getup.
King's feeling
Looks
himself
more
today.
grown than ever.
He looks. I guess he has some inspiration from Drew McIntyre because that's what I'm getting those vibes.
I'm getting those vibes too.
He looks like he could be Abel's brother.
Honestly, you're
Dude,
right.
brothers.
Probably not. I mean, one's
Alright,
one's
so-
Mexican, one's
Alejandro,
Cuban.
you being
I
a
mean, I
bad
see the
self.
lineage, but
Alejandro, you being a fan of his pops, and based on their dynasty, who do you think King is looking for his faction?
Clearly, he wants the best of the best.
well, you got a lot of the best on this roster. I mean, King's never really
He
been
was the
liked all
best
that
of the
much.
King's
best
a guy
of the
that made
best.
a lot of enemies. Unlike Abel, I mean, Abel was pretty respectful for the most part. King made a lot of enemies.
That's what worries me.
They
Like,
don't wanna
I don't
be
think
a
anybody's gonna want to be on Commonwealth based on what he did last year.
Yeah, who would want to be with this faction? And here's a guy who I think will
Some
like
people
to.
understand.
Has a lot of people want to be on his team, and there's Matthias,
Yeah, Matthias.
Metalhead.
See, everybody's happy that he's back into his old style. We were tired of him being a lackey, Dick's lackey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amen,
and
brother.
now he's not
There we
only
go.
back
Yeah.
in action, he's leading his own faction, Ragnarok.
Tyler, you sir, you made us a big fan of Matthias Metalhead based on your commentary on him. Who do you think he's looking for in his faction?
You know, I'm really interested to see who he selects because Matthias, I mean, no one really dislikes him, but you know, the first two guys come to my mind is Alpha and Beta. I mean, those are the guys we saw TM playing with, you know, cheering with at the end of Wrestle Kingdom. I don't see how he doesn't select those guys. Who else he
That'd
selects would be a
excellent
big
choice.
mystery.
Picking the current or possible former tag team
And if
champions.
you
would be an
talk
excellent
about
pick.
guys who are cut out to be leader, Matthias is a guy who's already led a roster. It was
Yep.
years ago in Prodigy, but he was the champion. He was the face. When, you know, there was turmoil within
Our
the
champion.
company and people were splitting up into
Speaking of
factions.
the face, speaking of the face.
Here is the ace!
Oh my God, I can say it, ladies and gentlemen. The ace, the one true ace, Matsuda Tanaka, has arrived.
The New Order Sports Intercontinental and Heavyweight Champion, who seems to maybe forgot his IC Championship at home tonight, but he's
I
our
forget
Heavyweight
about-
Champion nonetheless.
Him, I know for him, he wants people that are potential aces, futures of this company, people he can groom to be the best. Because let's face it, guys, all of us have been praying and begging for this guy to get the opportunity and grab that brass ring, and he finally did it. We know him for a fact. He is going to pick the best of the best, the elitist of the elitists.
Well, you already know Kuroshi Ono is a given. But the big question is if he can actually win this Battle Royal. Because if he doesn't win, there's a good chance Kuroshi Ono gets snatched away from him. And I think if there's one person who would be able to stoop that low, it'd probably be King. Just to get at Matsuda.
No, yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree with
Bailey,
you.
who knows?
Duke Gilly very much could snatch up Kuroshi Ono. I mean, I don't like to think... Maybe Abel's impressed. I mean, Abel did get defeated by Kuroshi. I could see Abel being impressed by him and wanting to choose him.
You're respecting.
That would be, I feel like all of us are in agreement that Kuroshi Ono is like the top draft pick.
He's
for
the
these
only
battles.
champion in this match. All the other champions are...
Oh.
Oh, wait, here we go! Oh, damn, Matthias is going straight at Duke Gilly here. And King's just like, yeah.
King.
Hey, Matthias, I'm a fan of you. What did Duke do to you?
Oh, we
Oh.
got Matsuda and Abel in the corner, and
That
I
is
don't think
future.
Abel
That's
would go
Wait,
a
for
match
those.
I would love.
Wait, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Oh,
god!
so close.
Oh my god!
I was like, holy shit.
Holy... Duke
That would've been an
Gilly-
upset,
That would have been the
clearly.
biggest upset of the entire year.
Hey, for a lot of
Years
sake
it
reasons,
started.
a lot of these individuals, all these other 4 non-champion individuals, will be amazing dream matches with Matsuda Tanaka. Let's be honest.
Absolutely. I could see all of them except for Duke Gilly being
we're
top
working on
contenders.
Hey,
Matsuda.
come on. Think of it
Oh.
this way: the ultimate underdog facing the ace. It'd be a fun match to watch. It'd be crazy entertaining with all the gags and the technical masterclass of Tanaka.
All right, now big question here is, who's the first out?
Duke.
Probably Duke. Yeah.
Can I be honest? I'm gonna go
I
out
don't
on
know.
a limb here.
Matthias almost got thrown out first, so Matthias will mess
that's why I'm
around.
going for that route. Matthias got easily duped by Duke Gilly, so Matthias is honestly my first pick.
Matthias is a house of fire here. Like we haven't seen him like this in years. This guy's putting
It could
everybody.
be anyone's
Good
game.
to see the real
You never
Matthias
know.
back.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kuroshi Ono, I don't
There you
think
go.
people would draft Kuroshi Ono. And I
Why
think
not?
it's the fact that he wants to chase after that. Abel's a prideful man. He wants to beat Kuroshi as an opponent. He's not going to pick someone that he has a bone to pick with. because that prevents combat. And at the end of the day, before Abel's a leader, he's a fighter.
I agree with you on that. I mean, you made some points for that one. And then Duke Gailey would do it just for the sake of trolling. We already know why Matsuda would pick Kuroshi. King would pick him to spite Matsuda. But Matthias Metalhead, his is the only one that I'm confused if he would pick Kuroshi.
Oh, here we got
like, what would be his
Abel
reasoning?
and Matthias. That's a very interesting matchup.
Well,
I mean, don't think we've ever seen it
Kuroshi
before.
isn't the only top pick we have to worry about here. There's two singles champions besides Matsuda. It's Kuroshi and it's Bad Rory. And it's two guys that are probably Matsuda's closest friends in this business. When Ring Doyen split in two, it was Bad Rory and Kuroshi that were by his side.
Honestly,
so
I would think
that
King would
Matsuda
pick
loses out on one of his best friends.
I think King would go out of his way to pick Bad Rory Bradshaw as one of his drafts.
You know, King has taken like almost no damage in this match. He's been kind of. Never mind. I spoke too soon.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but like I said, Bad Rory would be a good pick for King.
Duke Gailey's the only man standing right now. Look at this.
Yeah.
Or Bad.
Sign the cup. They winning the Battle Royal.
Two people that I see would pick Bad Rory Bradshaw would be between Matthias Metalhead and King, honestly.
Exactly. And the crowd is loving this match just like we're loving this match, ladies and gentlemen.
We're loving this match. Like I said, these are the five leaders of all the respective factions.
Ooh.
5 future dream matches. Like right now, seeing Abel and Matsuda in the ring for the Intercontinental World title, I would love to see those two in a title match.
So, we've pretty much lured it down to Kuroshi and Bad Rory if it comes down to Matsuda having the first pick. Now, here's the thing. Does he value heavyweight dominance and having all the heavyweight titles?
Oh, wait,
in
King
his
and
faction?
Matthias working together here.
Or does he value junior supremacy and having the junior title, too? Because Matsuda was a junior. He graduated.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, you know, I feel like he would pick the junior.
Wait, King might eliminate the champion here.
Oh, shoot. I feel like he would pick the juniors due to the fact that right now he's currently holding 2 of the most, prolific heavyweight division titles. So he would probably get the junior supremacy that way. Later on down the line, they can graduate from him. That way he can groom him in his image of how to graduate from the junior division.
Oh.
That chicken wing slam, beautiful by Matthias.
Matthias is the biggest and arguably strongest man in this match, and he's going everybody here. King is not having it, though. Oh, wait, Abel might be out first.
Abel on the outside. Oh.
No, not yet.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, King sends Matthias down.
Each of them have their own strengths. Let's see. King is the
Duke
most
taking it to
opportunistic
King here.
champion.
Duke's hanging in there longer than I expected. I think Duke might have been
Y'all
might
are
have been doing some
sleeping
premium
on
training
Duke
here.
Gailey.
Yeah. Y'all sleeping on Duke Gailey right now.
The King
There he goes.
Oh,
Hell, man!
Looks like there's our last pick right there.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
Wait. Abel might be out.
Abel could be the second one out.
For all my
Abel's
Mexican
on deck.
friends.
Oh!
Second one out.
So it looks like Duke Gailey and Abel. So we're down
He
to
was-
Ring Doyen, the Commonwealth, and Ragnarok.
Duke Gailey getting the 5th pick, and Abel
Remember,
getting the 4th
King was a
pick.
part of that double gold dash last year. You better believe. Oh my God!
Oh!
You better believe
That was
he
a nice
does not want
maneuver.
to lose this opportunity. Wait a minute, Matthias! King's out!
King's now eliminated.
It's down to
shit.
Ragnarok and Ring Doyen.
Matthias Metalhead
And this is a match
Tanaka.
that we've never seen.
Nope. What's going to happen here? The champ and the metalhead. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Think Matthias is gonna... back body drop!
Oh!
We got
I thought
Prodigy
he was
versus
gonna eliminate him.
MBC
Like,
personified here.
Absolutely, the aces of both brands. Uh-oh, elbow. Oh! Headbutt out of nowhere.
Sends him over the rope.
Wait a minute.
Elimination.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Matthias won.
Matthias winning this match for Ragnarok. And what a
He is
big
now
win, eliminating the champion.
to win and secure the first pick.
So there is the pick order, ladies and gentlemen. Matthias Metalhead getting the first draft pick. Matsuda Tanaka getting the second. You have King getting the third. Abel getting the fourth. And then Duke Gailey getting the last. Huh.
So now that Matthias eliminated Matsuda, where's that put him in the title picture?
I don't know. I mean, now, mind you, he didn't pin or submit him, but you got to imagine, getting elimination over the championship puts you up there. And there is the order of draft pick, ladies and gentlemen. Ragnarok, Ring Doyen, Commonwealth, Strong Style Society, and Gay Ash.
And we can all agree
That
right now that Bad
interesting
Rory
because-
Bradshaw and Kuroshi Ono are in the top
Here we
of the
go.
list.
We're about to start off. Matthias is in the
But that was
ring.
his first pick.
Who is the
First
first
pick of the
pick?
night.
Oh man, things are
Who is
spicy
he getting,
here.
guys? That's what I'm genuinely curious about.
That first round draft pick are the most important. There, you should be your top guys and your champions. Guys, you can really rely on.
Yeah, baby.
Damn, it feels good to be metal again, baby. Yeah, I miss the metalhead. Atlas, sweet child of mine. Any other day of the year, you're always gonna be my first draft pick. Matthias, quite the ladies' man. A bad mother. Oh my God, Matthias, take the mic out of his hand. I don't hear this man speak very often. I don't like him already. Metalheads and metalettes. First round draft pick. A man he goes back 5 years with. Ladies and gentlemen, he chooses Alpha
Yeah.
as the first round draft pick.
That's a great first pick.
A great acquisition.
That is an amazing.
Now,
pick.
mind you, that's only one half of the tag team champions. He has to make he has to pray that none of those 4 guys pick Beta. Now, I don't see why anybody. There he is. There's the tag team champion for the first time, I think, in ever. I'm hearing mainly cheers here. You know Alpha's got to be loving that. He's been booed all of his career. Much like Alejandro Leyva, a guy who's going to be facing at Awakening in Osaka. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, solidified as Ragnarok, Matthias, and Alpha. 2 guys who started off their careers feuding with each other, now looking to be friends here, and tag team partners, and faction mates. Full circle.
But yeah, but why just one? Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
Well, you can't collectively choose people, so he has to go one by one.
Yeah.
Well, Alpha's a guy that's prided himself in having many firsts in his career. He was the first person selected to be a part of the Prodigy Island experiment, and now he's the first overall pick in the MBC draft.
Exactly, that
man
is.
of many firsts.
Matthias must see something in Alpha besides being a tag team wrestler.
You gotta imagine that moves him up the leaderboards
former
too.
world champion.
There's Alpha, our first pick from round 1 that leads us into Matsuda Tanaka.
Matsuda.
The champ
Yeah.
is getting his next pick.
Which I think.
And I think we know who
it
he's
could
going
be
to
obvious.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be Karoshi. I don't see who else it would be.
It has to be.
I mean, it
correct.
could be Suji, but I don't see why he'd choose Suji.
Gotta be.
Shut up! Don't mention that old geezer's name.
I've never seen the ring metalhead, let alone really have a full-on philosophical conversation with the man.
Respect there from the 2.
Ah, okay. Matsuda sees Matthias. I don't know about
There you go.
seeing him on the
Hiroshi
Yep,
Ono.
there we go. First round
There
draft
we
pick,
go.
There we go.
Hiroshi Ono.
There's no doubt
The
in our
junior
minds
heavyweight
that he was
champion
first
is going back to Ring Doyen.
pick. Yeah.
So there we go. So hey, no surprise there that
The boys are back in
Matthias and
town.
Matsuda picked champions as their first picks, and rightfully so.
So, would you say that Kuroshi's a steal at number 2?
Absolutely, and I
It is.
think he's definitely worth it. He is the junior ace for a reason. I would say impressively, he's one of the better wrestlers on NBC, junior
the
heavyweight or
top
not.
junior division, so that's a big pick.
You know, we got one half of the tag champions in Ragnarok and the junior champion in Ring Doyen. So it looks like the champions are all getting picked up here. I'm curious about what King's going to choose next. That's the real interesting pick.
Alpha's an A pick. I gotta give Kuroshi a straight up A+.
Do you think Kuroshi's better than Alpha?
Absolutely.
I think if they had a match, I think Alpha might eat Kuroshi alive. I'm just being honest. I think he put up a fighting chance.
His partner's
Wait,
not much
look at these
bigger than
guys. So
Kuroshi.
happy-go-lucky choosing their best friends. Give me a break. Of course, King is being a sourpuss about it.
Was he gonna pick
No,
another?
man.
There is no family for King to pick. He's kind of all alone here. I mean, same goes for Abel, but King
Yeah,
more
his
so.
dad is not gonna give him the time of day.
You know, a lot of people forget that Beta was the tag team champion with King before.
You know, I forget that too. He could very well pick Beta as the next pick.
Yeah.
That honestly is a interesting
He led his
Common
faction to
statement.
more gold than any other faction. Leader Commonwealth needs. My first round draft pick.
Ding 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 ding.
What?
Oh!
Oh!
Holy shit!
Holy
That's
shit!
huge.
King chose Suji Goda for the Commonwealth.
Of all people.
A
That's
man
huge.
that he just had his
Wait,
last
what?
match with.
Boo.
What? No Suji tonight.
Boo. This is why we don't like them.
No Suji Goda here tonight, but he is officially a member of the Commonwealth. Well, that's definitely something.
Boo. Underwhelming.
Very underwhelming. There's Abel. Abel's
Abel
next.
could pick another person that we were talking about. He could pick Bad Rory.
Yeah, I could see Bad Rory and Abel really.
It fits that hard-hitting style that Abel's into. That would
No,
be a
Abel
great
doesn't
pickup.
speak much, so I'm actually really intrigued about this whole entire thing going on.
Yeah,
There we go.
You called it.
Oh, a
Yeah.
new signee for
A new
map-based combat here.
Oh, so it ain't Bad Rory.
Then the Codex Tatakai, Hideko Shida. Look at that, we got ourselves a newbie here as the first round draft. That has got to be a big endorsement of him being the
Damn.
first round draft pick. There's a lot of great men you could select here, and he chose somebody who we haven't even seen wrestle in map.
My man is built like a hybrid between Kobashi and Kawada.
Hey, that man, he's been training all over the world with many legends. He's wrestled many different men. He has a great record from what I hear. And map-based combat's had his eye on him for a while. But he was too busy leading his own company for a while. At the time when he lost the championship about a few months ago, the contract was offered to him and he signed. Abel got wind of that and he's like, well, you're on my side now.
Hell yeah.
So big pick here, Hideko Shida. I've seen some of his work. Only some though, but I'm really excited to see what this man can do. And lastly, we get to Duke Gailey.
Do Gailey.
What if Duke
Damn.
picks Bad
Oh my god, Abel's vicious tonight.
Abel ain't playing around.
Yeah, there's Duke Gailey.
The Guide Master.
Are you alright, Duke? You have to look for the microphone there.
He's driving up.
Yeah.
Looks a little shy.
He's a little camera shy. Yeah, he don't speak on the mic that often. Oh my
Yeah,
lord.
Merry Christmas.
It's not. I mean, okay.
It's Merry Christmas somewhere.
It's Christmas. Well, I mean, it's not Christmas in January anymore, but still.
Duke Gailey's an interesting fellow, boys.
The open weight 60. Lord, get Duke Gailey out of this damn
The
ring.
champs. The champs.
The champs.
Champ.
The
Big boy. Felix Ashwood. Yeah.
No. Felix. I mean, Felix is a champion, and he is champions with Duke.
Exactly. First round
My
draft
man,
pick.
Tony.
Now, the big question, now I know I'm being goofy here because no one's going to really select it, but the big question is, would somebody select Freddie just to fuck with you? I don't think people care that much, honestly. Do you guys think?
Nah, I don't think anyone cares.
You never know.
I mean, it could happen, but Felix Ashwood, a good acquisition here. Dude, Gay Ass has really been, they've been
Hey,
making
Freddie
good
is the
impressions
former
in
Lemon
last
League.
year. I mean, you think about it this way. He had a good, not really great, but a good, like, kind of roundup in G1 Climax last year. And then on top of that, you gotta remember, Gay Ass has victories over Strong Style Society.
Yeah.
Look, we got
A
our...
window with
There
Jin
we get to
Kaze.
see a little bit of the face of Hideko Shida.
There we go. Felix Ashwood being that last first-round draft pick. You know he's got to be on cloud 9 here. That's got to make that man feel real important. We still got a lot of more people to go. We got 4 more rounds to go. That was round 2. We'll be getting into round... That was round 1. We'll be getting to round 2 very soon. But let's get a refresher of that round for those of you who might be just tuning in here. So for Ragnarok, Matthias Metalhead chose Alpha. For Ring Doyen, Matsuda Tanaka chose Junior Heavyweight Champion Kuroshi Ono. For the Commonwealth, King shockingly chose Shuji Goda. For the Strong Style Society, Abel chose Hideko Shida. And for Gay Ass, Duke Gailey chose Felix Ashwood. Who do you think was the best beneficiary of the first round?
Honestly, I still got to give it to Matsuda. He got the best overall wrestler, at least in my opinion. Yeah, Shuji Goda might have a little bit over Kuroshi, and it's definitely close, but he's no longer in his prime, and that's something we do have to
He's a geezer.
Oh, what? Lights off. What happened? Oh.
He's a sad boy. But a kid I've known and seen and grown since he was a teenager. Aww. Look at Matthias being all sentimental. Making his graduation to the heavyweight division. Oh! Beta's a heavyweight now.
Yeah.
Look at him. Yeah, let's go, Beta. Let's go, Beta.
Congratulations to the kid, honestly.
You know, after that performance at Wrestle Kingdom last year where he actually got the pins in both matches, I'm actually pretty happy about this, and I think it's well deserved.
And the tag team championships are officially with Ragnarok.
Exactly.
You deserve it.
Yeah, you deserve
I do have to say though, out of all of the first rounds, I will say that Strong Style Society, despite my friendship with them in the past, does have to be the weakest. Hideko Shida looks like a great pick. Don't get me wrong, but for your first overall pick, I don't take a risk with an outside guy. I go for a sure thing.
Yeah. I agree with you too, frankly, because me knowing TJ, DC, and Jin Kaze very well, you have to pick someone within. A dark horse like that we know nothing about is kind of nerve-wracking.
And I could be wrong. A year from now, they could have all won gold, and I could be proven wrong, and it could have turned out to be the best draft. But as of right now, I can't really say that.
But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Ragnarok has chosen Matthias Metalhead, Alpha, and Beta. The three men who stood tall at the very opener of Wrestle Kingdom Night 1 last year. You'll love to see it.
Which I would call that poetic justice.
That really was poetic justice. It was one of the best matches I've seen, man. From beginning to end. I love that tag team match.
I think everybody universally enjoyed that. Oh, here comes the champ.
There's the champ who runs the camp.
We know who his number 2 pick is going to be.
Yeah. I think after round 2 is where Matsuda is going to have some interesting drafts. So allow me to reintroduce another wrestler from Ring Doyen of years past.
I think it was an obvious pick.
Another obvious pick, I think we're right.
The king of cat-style wrestling, the Norwich wristlock, the son of a Mitch Annalynch, no good, bad Rory Bradshaw.
Not surprised.
The never open weight champion has come home.
And with that, every single singles belt is now with Ring Doyen.
Do you think it was kind of dumb of the other wrestlers not to snag up Bad Rory? I mean, even if you don't like him, you could have had a champion on
I think
this.
so.
Absolutely. If I were able, I would have taken Bad Rory in place.
That would have been my pick if I was able.
A heavyweight genius like Shuji Goda was worth taking a risk on, but you had a certified champion that fit your style right there.
Yeah.
You didn't take...
Like, don't get me wrong.
Good for Matsuda, though. He snagged up all of the singles champions. In terms of individual picks, you can't get better than that for your first 2 picks.
Exactly.
And what I like about Matsuda now, 3 styles that coexist. You have the junior heavyweight in the aerial masterclass of Kuroshi. You have the technical genius of Matsuda. And you have this brawl and pounder catch wrestler in Bad Rory Bradshaw. As far as hybrid wrestling right now, Ring Doyen is perfectly sound with their hybrid styles.
We will see who's the next pick for Commonwealth here. Getting already selecting Shuji Goda. I think next
Didn't
round.
even show up.
All Friends Wrestling. I like Beta. I mean, Beta go back some time. I may have snagged him if he were left around 4 or something. Oh,
Well,
damn, okay.
Looks like King's a little salty about that one.
Oh, no, it seemed like a dig at Beta, saying he would have snagged him around 4. Suji needs someone accustomed to him, right?
Shows up.
Man, the second round draft pick for the Commonwealth.
Please show up.
Let's go. A good pick for
That's
him.
another really smart pick. You can't pick the never open weight champion. He was just taken. You pick the guy that was champion right before.
What?
Are you
They were
kidding me?
both not here?
My God.
Wow.
I guess they don't like him.
So both King's draft pick have no-showed.
God.
That is not a good look. That is not a good look. Both of your first-round draft picks no-showed. I mean, I think they might be fine for no-showing the show in general, but still. And they're a strong
They just
South
showed up
Society
via
leader, Abel.
satellite or whatever.
Okay.
So he wrestled at Wrestle Kingdom. We know
I
this.
think I know who it
I
is.
think I
man.
know who it is, too. There's only one other guy. He chooses Talon Hawk!
Yeah.
Yeah!
That's a stellar pick.
That is a very
mean,
good pick. I like Talon
Outside
Hawk.
of Sukin and Kaze, this is probably Abel's biggest rival.
It's his biggest rival, but you heard what he said, but you saw him. I mean, he chose somebody who he knows will put out the best performances. I mean, might not.
You know they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
This is a scary pick, but it's an intelligent pick. These two had arguably some of the best matches that have left us speechless beyond belief. And him joining Strong South Society, holy shit, this is something interesting.
A man who was formerly a member of Strong South Society now split from his faction, but it looked like he doesn't care too much about that.
Well, he was a member of Ring
Doyen, there you go. Thank you. I mean, he did say he felt very held back by the faction, even though he respects Tsuji Goda and man. He does feel that Kuroshi Ono, Barry Bradshaw, Matsuda Tanaka took a lot of that limelight away from him.
Now, here he has an opportunity to expand his horizons, because look at Abel's first pick, a dark horse unknown, whereas we know what Talon Hawk can do, and I'm pretty sure he'll break out easily in the society.
We had Duke Gailey
And
here.
I mean, this is someone who's a known title contender. Regardless of where he's been, he's always been in the title picture. Talon Hawk is a great pickup in my eyes.
Oh, yeah, he is. He is a good pick. If not pick a champion, pick a potential champion.
Oh man, oh boy, oh no, oh no, oh no.
The big bad man.
I wonder.
The big bad man. Yeah! Freddie!
The light guy.
Well, it secures the never open weight championships for
And
the
look at
six-man
this guy. You know,
championship.
I heard from some sources that Freddie's been he's been doing a lot of charity work in Tokyo lately. So out of this crowd, I like Freddie now.
Yeah.
So, as of right now, I don't want to be that dick, but as right now, I feel like Abel has the weakest picks due to the fact that all the other, with the exception of Commonwealth, everyone else has champions in their faction.
Well, I mean,
just by default,
Houghton wasn't a bad pick.
Skills. By default, Gayash has the six-man champions. We know what Ring Doyen has, and we already know who we have. The heavyweight tag team division is secure with Ragnarok. So as of right now, I feel like by default, Society has the weakest picks.
And that was the end of round 2. We're getting into round 3 next. That's going to be a more interesting round because I think there's a little more.
I can hate on Tsuji Goda all I want, but he's a former world champion.
Ragnarok.
And he's a former never champion. I know that Abel is a former champion in his own right, but Jesus.
As you see the factions there, Ragnarok,
Talon's a
Ring
former champion
Doyen,
of his own too.
Commonwealth.
But Dekushida, like I said, to pick someone outside of our platform is risky as hell. But if it works, hell, you prove us wrong.
Well, that puts a massive chip on Hideko
Alright,
Shida's shoulder.
Matthias, let's see who that third pick is going to be. This is the round I'm most intrigued
It's
about.
going to be interesting.
Seeing who everybody's... We picked all our friends now. Let's see who we got.
Yeah, now it's like, who are we for
Who
real?
we got?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay. He's being honest. I appreciate the honesty, Matthias.
Oh, shoot. I think...
I chose a talented guy with the same level of music as I have.
All right. Oh,
I didn't snatch him up.
Uh,
AK-47.
AK-47.
All right,
It's
nice
nice.
third round draft pick. Definitely an I don't want to say an oddball selection, cause
dark horse. He's a genuine dark horse.
he's a great wrestler. It's just that
There's a trend here with Matthias's picks. He keeps on going tag team. I mean, AK-47 is one half of the junior heavyweight tag team champions. Haven't really seen from Primetime. I don't think he's on the roster. So don't really know what's going to happen with those belts. But AK-47 is a champion as of last notice.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't walking with the belts, but he could be a champion. Maybe Matthias's next pick could be the successor to Primetime.
Possibly.
Who knows? Maybe it could be Primetime. Maybe he's holding out on
You
it.
know, I heard that Matthias has been lobbying for AK for a while, so I guess we'll see what happens with the development of the tag titles. From the rumors I heard, it looks like those titles might be
But
done deal.
Matthias going all gold.
And here we got the champ. Who's his next pick? You got all your former guys, but now it's time to select some other people.
And everybody's right. Oh,
From Young Lion
he's
Eye
making it back
Catcher,
to it, guys.
Yoshihito Kawada, the
Kawada.
ring doyen. Wow.
What
Right
a pickup.
You and I followed his career as a young lion, getting from his excursions to him getting kicked out of the States, man. How do you feel about our little boy that we followed him in his careers in this faction?
I'm super proud of him. We said he was the most versatile of the young lions in his class. He definitely stuck out the most. He picked up some big wins as a young lion. He holds the best record out of the young lions from that class. If you're gonna put any stock into a young product, Kawada's the guy.
And you know what's really interesting is that you got Kuroshi and Matsuda as a potential team, and now you got Yoshihito and Bad Rory there as a potential team. I could see these two teaming up with each other. I mean, Bad Rory's way more experienced, so he could teach Yoshihito a thing or two in the process.
But from that bulky style, there's nobody better for Kawada to learn from than Bad Rory. Because Bad Rory's got that, like, refined aspect of power wrestling down that
Oh,
Kawada doesn't really shine
King
in.
does not look happy.
I wouldn't
be happy either.
I'm for too big. There's no one.
Oof. Better the be out here. I like how he just switched from mean to happy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh, Rigor!
owner.
Making his return here to map-based combat is the third round draft pick.
And he's
And he's here!
guys.
Yeah!
Todd Thompson showed up.
All right, Rigor is back. I think the last match you might have seen him in was him against Dawson at Dominion last year for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. A match where he actually ruptured a muscle in his shoulder and ended up being worse than we thought, and that put him out for a while. He made his return.
And Rigor coming out here looking a little more cut, looking like the spitting image of his father in his prime, Stoner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know how.
That's a good pickup.
2 generations in one family.
And you know what's really interesting here is that in map-based combat last year on the same show, you had the Intercontinental Championship match, Alejandro Leyva versus Chadwick, and who was in the corner of Alejandro Leyva? Soner. And now you're seeing King and Rigor in the same faction.
You'd love to see it.
Keeping the lineage together. I like it. I like it. You think that had something to do with it, or you think it was more so that he thinks that Rigor is talented and he wants him on his team?
Maybe both.
I like to think
Who
both.
knows?
He just told him because he knew he would show up.
Here's Abel. Abel's got his mind on his money and his money on his mind, it looks like, with that face. Who is his next pick?
Brazil?
Okay. Oh, a new round pack. All right, a new guy.
Another new guy.
An Aeon Takahashi. Now this pick makes a little bit more sense.
Oh, look at that.
I like the gear. This pick makes a little bit more sense as this is somebody who's trained underneath of Abel in a sense. But Abel's picking a lot of new guys here. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I like the breath of fresh air. I think comfortability can go a long way, but is there a room for a faction of a lot of really all new people, led by a guy who's known on the roster?
I think Abel's going for broke here. He's either going to come out here with the best draft or he's going to come out here with the worst. He's putting all his chips on the table and he's hoping to cash in. And I can't really blame a guy for taking a risk. He certainly has the balls. Whether he's using his brains, I can't really say yet. But I'll give him props for having the balls.
Here's Duke Gailey. Now he's chosen all of Gay Ash. I'm very
This
curious
is what I'm worried about.
who that next pick is. All right, a little tidbit there.
Come on, Dugaley.
What?
You say elite.
He's skipping the next pick.
You can't do that.
Duke
Why-
Gay
what's he doing?
to skip this round?
How does that work?
Looks like Abel won't have the worst draft anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into the fourth round, but here's a refresher. Matthias, Alpha, Beta, AK-47, and Ragnarok. Matsuda Tanaka, Karoshi Ono, Battery Bradshaw, and Yoshihiro Kawada for Ring Doyen. King, Tsujigoda Man, and Rigor of Commonwealth. Abel, Hideko Shida, Talon Hawk, and Aeon Takahashi of Strong Style Society. And Duke Gailey, Ferretti, Felix Ashwood, and a skipped round draft pick for Gay Ash.
Good on Duke.
You guys
For taking
started
the successor of Vacant. Skip.
All right, now who is that fourth round pick? We're getting into our last main roster pick, as you're about to get into the Young Lions, our last pick, looks like. Possibly. Former Young Lion at that.
This is who?
Ah!
Sinister
Shijinko!
Rico.
Shijinko Hirano! The former Shijinko Hirano from Map-Based
Yes,
Combat. I sure hope so. Oh, lights went out.
He's taking
There he is!
There he is.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that here.
I like his gear.
Yeah, Sinister Shijinko!
Pat. Oh,
Recruited to Ragnarok.
it's pretty big.
Very, I don't know about big, but very
Yeah,
interesting.
big for
Oh, it's big for
Shijinko.
him, absolutely. I mean, he got chosen by Matthias Metalhead of all people. That's a big endorsement. What are your first impressions of Matthias Ragnarok being Sinister Shijinko? I mean, he has two juniors now, AK-47 and Shijinko. There's a solidified junior tag team right there. A very oddball, but...
I mean, I love Shijinko. I think he has a ton of potential, especially in the juniors division. If you were going to pick anyone off of raw potential, Shijinko's a guy that you can pick.
Absolutely, and here is Matsuda Tanaka. He's got one more junior left in the bag to pick. And then there's on the Young Lions. We're getting a Sekigun member from last year. Oh, Cam Kai!
Nice. Awesome.
Going to Ring Doyen.
Cam Kai, the breakout of last year's Super J-Cup.
And that is an interesting draft pick right there.
And he called them the future ace. I think Karoshi might have something
That
to
is
say about that.
very choice words there. To call that man a future junior ace of the division while your best friend's the champion.
Maybe he has a premonition for Kuroshi. Maybe Kuroshi could
I mean,
graduate.
I wouldn't read too much
this
into
year.
that. Maybe he's just trying to speak this kid up. I mean, draft pick, you gotta make your entire roster look good. So I think he might just be speaking him up.
Well, a great pick, the breakout star of last year's Super J Cup, which was won by Kuroshi Ono.
Absolutely. I mean, Kuroshi Ono did beat Cam Kai in order to go into the finals. Don't forget that part.
So yeah, hey, all you guys, you never know. We can see him and Kuroshi Ono face for the junior tag titles, and Kuroshi could be a double champion too.
Well, I mean, they're in the same faction. I don't believe they wouldn't have that bit of interlude like that, but could happen. Huh. Kuroshi Ono and Cam Kai as a team.
I think this is a great pickup.
And let's see if his other pick comes this time.
I sure hope so.
We have one. One
Rigor
for-
came out.
one for-
That's a blessing.
Oh, damn, okay.
Okay.
The Spanish Afro-French Prodigy. Fitting. Alright, we got another newbie here. And by the name of Leonel Sebastian. Yeah! New guy
See,
here.
this is about the round where you take your big risk. I think this is a smart, calculated risk.
It's a
Or
little
King
underwhelming
went
though. Looks like
ballsy
King
as
wasn't
hell.
really very excited to have him in the faction though.
That's what concerns me. He's just like, I guess I'll pick the kid because he sounds fancy and nickname, whatever. That's how I feel.
He's got some flips. So it looks like the junior might have a bit of a challenge there.
Monkey.
He's a what?
And now let's see. Let's see what.
I wouldn't
what
go
our
that
boy
far. That's not labeled a kid right away.
Alejandro, stop.
And here's Abel. You're getting to that point where there's not a lot of people left to choose. Who does Abel go with?
That's my concern.
He might skip. He might skip.
Shut up.
I don't think Abel's stupid enough to skip a last pick. Especially when he's got one more junior left.
K-pop.
A former internet sensation in the realm of K-pop. I
Another
feel like I
newbie?
know who he's talking about because I have heard rumblings about a K-pop star who started wrestling not too long ago. Yup, it's Kenny Shikari.
What? I don't know how I feel about his faction right now.
I mean, he's chosen somebody who's wrestled for the Jin Kaze School of Arts. These guys are talented, absolutely.
K-pop.
A K-pop
K-pop?
star. Interesting pick there, Abel. Interesting
This
pick.
K-pop bullshit.
And if you look at the hair, the name, and the facial structure, he seems to actually be a distant family member of a man we know very well by the name of Kenta.
Kenta. You love to see it.
I mean, if he's as good as his bloodline said,
He could be up there. I mean, I didn't see Kenta of any of his TikTok videos, so I guess Kenta's not really into that type of stuff. But here we are, guys. Kenny Shikari going to be teaming up with Aeon Takahashi for the junior tag division.
that's
in Strong Style
an
Friday.
oddball tag team.
Well, I mean, you gotta remember they trained in the same dojo.
We've seen Abel see potential in these weird, wacky types before. That's how we got Dawson Ivy Cyrus Kennedy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Guys, how much you want to bet we're gonna get another skip? Okay. Okay.
Seems Deco knows something we don't know about Abel's picking Kenny Shikari there.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh
Interesting.
my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Who is Duke Gailey going to choose?
Or is he gonna skip again?
Will he?
I mean, if he's going to have a faction with 3 people, he's doomed. Yeah, he's picking his last 2 picks. Ash Seymour. Wait, that's a young lion.
That's a young lion.
Yeah.
Send me the what? Oh my God! So Duke Gailey prematurely
Yeah.
picking a young lion.
Not Duke's nephew.
Apparently, Duke.
He's so cheesing. What the hell? It's like Uncle.
I'm kind of just wondering how he got into the program.
Well, I mean, there were a lot of tryouts. You have 25 people lined up to be a part of this map-based combat show, and he passed, so he must be good.
What is our? Oh my God! What is our regiment now for Young Lions?
I don't know. We have Ash Seymour here, 4th round
I can
draft
imagine
pick.
it's not what it used to be if this kid got in.
Let's not pass the book on him yet. We haven't actually seen him wrestle.
God help us! God help us!
All right, we're getting into our final round draft picks. The Young Lions will be drafted here. Now, mind you, Duke Gailey's already drafted the Young Lions, so I guess he's done. So there's your faction standings. Matthias, Alpha, Beta, AK-47, Sinister, Sujinko for Ragnarok. Matsuda, Karoshi, Bad Rory, Yoshihiro Kawada, and Kamkai for Ring Doyen. King, Suji, Man, Rigor, Leonel for Commonwealth. Avo, Hideko, Talon, Aeon, and Kenny Shikari for Strong Style Society. Duke Gailey, Freddie, Felix Ashwood, and now Ash Seymour for Gay Ash.
As of right now, Ring Doyen has the winning faction by default.
Well, I mean, you could choose winning factions now, as the Young Lions really don't affect much. They're just kind of there to train under them and learn a thing or two. But we'll learn a little bit about these guys and why they chose them. You know, you're getting drafted. Had to put in the pop reference, the rock reference, didn't you? All right. Got a newbie here by the name of Kotaro Punk. Definitely a lot of energy.
I like his energy.
Oh, he's got a lot of energy.
Ooh. He's hyped.
So you think about our lineup of Young Lions last year. You had Yoshihiro Kawada, who's now graduated. We have Shinjiko Run, who's now graduated. Dexter Jonah Cayley, who is wrestling in a state. He did not re-sign with map-based combat, but he graduated as well. You got a new crop of guys here. I'm really want to see what these guys can do. As we can see, Kotaro here,
I'm excited for Kotaro.
he's running for days.
Like
yeah, there we go. All right, I can get behind this kid already.
Yeah.
And for fans out there that are liking the joggers and the jacket, you can buy those at mattbase.com/Young Lions.
Yes, buy that Young Lion gear.
20% off.
All right. All right, we're now moving into Matsuda. Oh, I wonder who Matsuda chose as Young Lion. Gotta remember, it's very interesting because just about a year ago, Tsuji Goto used to call Matsuda and Kuroshi Ono young boys. I like to hope he won't do the same thing to the young one.
Matsuda has to pick a young boy of his own.
A guy who he's had his eye on for a while. Go Kimura.
Oh, I've heard of this kid.
Oh yeah, the very bombastic Go Kimura. Very straight face, very in your face, but he can put it all on the line, and he is one of the best technicians I know. I've seen.
You know, he's not the most charismatic guy, but you see him in the ring, and his actions speak louder than
He reminds me a lot of that.
I really like this kid.
Reminds me a lot of Timothy Thatcher. Maybe not on the level of Timothy Thatcher, but I see it. I see the similarities.
I definitely think that out of all of the young lions, he's probably the best in-ring worker.
I would like to think so as well. To get into our next few, we have King here. He's going to be choosing his young lion. I'm curious about who he's going to choose. We did have a good list of names. About 10 people were chosen, but only 5 of them being selected here. The rest of the 5 will go back to the MBC training facility for more work until they're ready to be drafted again this time next year.
Learn his place.
Damn. He's got a monster on his hands.
He is over 6 feet tall.
Titan Goro.
And this seems to be the pick that King is the most excited about. So.
Oh, above all the people he's chosen, he's definitely excited for this guy. You heard the man, over 6 feet tall, 270, bench pressing almost 400 pounds. I don't know how he passed the young lion.
But he meant
it's Titan Goro, not Goro.
That's That's a whole lot of beef.
That's a whole lot of human beings.
That's
right
a
there.
big boy. Kind of looks like a Toru from Jackie Chan.
He does look
Always
like
fresh,
Toru.
never frozen beef.
Oh Lord.
He got hips.
He got hips. Sing it, boys. I got hips.
Hips don't lie.
Oh yeah.
Hips don't lie. It's
Thick
about him.
thighs save lives. That indeed.
You, sir, have confused the shit out of me this whole draft. Who are you picking?
I don't know. It's a good one. I mean, he's been.
I thought I understood your motives, your routines, but you confused the shit out of me. The only one that made sense was Talon.
About to shoot from the hip here. Huh. So, no,
Well, that is the highest score out of anyone else.
that is pretty true. 87%.
That's hard to get
It's
obtained.
good numbers. It's good numbers.
I didn't even. I'm just not finding out that Abel has a son. Did you guys know about this?
So did I. Regular, did you know? You're the one closest to the society in its original format.
I was aware that he had a son. I was not aware that his son wanted to be a pro wrestler.
And here he is.
Or that he had a tryout. Abel keeps things very close to his sleeve.
The youngest member of this entire roster at 16 years old,
Oh my
Javier
God.
Riva.
How the
16
hell
years
is he
old,
16?
but with
Hold
one
my
of
high facial hair. He looks 30.
16 years old, but with the highest score out of any of the young lions. It's no wonder he got let in.
Yeah, and you saw what Abel was saying. Abel was pretty livid at first. A lot of people were crying nepotism.
When this kid entered for qualification, he only went by Javier. He did not state a last name.
Dude said he got this. There's one pick
Jordan
left.
Lopez, I got this.
Well, this is the final pick, which means the pick will be officially dubbed Mr. Irrelevant. As it is per draft rules, the final pick is dubbed Mr. Irrelevant.
He chose a young line before the last pick. That's not good.
So who's gonna be Mr. Irrelevant? Who the fuck is gonna
He's
be
gonna
Mr.
make
Irrelevant?
up for it.
How?
A former world champion, a world-class athlete.
fuck?
Okay, he's got a good guy on his hands.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
We must have somebody good. Yeah, it gotta be.
What the fuck?
Woody.
Who do we got?
Uh,
The great. Huh, what? Huh, wait. Is there
Who's
another
that?
grave?
Who the
Is there
fuck is
another
that?
grave digger? What? No!
There we
Wait,
go.
no! What?
I'm gonna hurt. Yeah. But David looks happy. He doesn't look mad.
Oh my god! Almost.
Cry about it, Tyler. Fucking cry about it.
I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it.
I
He
love
looks
it.
happy. David Williams looks happy
Ooh,
himself.
I had to almost fainted there. Jeez, I thought I almost saw that David Williams was the.
yeah.
Oh god, he is.
So not only does your son get dubbed with the title of Mr. Irrelevant of the draft, but he also has to go to Gay Ash. How do you feel right now?
I don't know if I feel
Williams
anymore.
Williams Haibatsu dies only for him to join Gay Ash and be dubbed Mr. Irrelevant.
Well, yeah. So David got
don't you
picked.
just
Young
love
Lion
when the
got
Williams
chosen over
family
his
name gets
peers.
dragged through the mud.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the map-based draft.
Yeah.
And there are our picks here for our Ragnarok, Matthias Metalhead, Alpha, Beta, AK-47, Sinister Sujinko, and Kutaru Punk. And Ring Doyen,
Ring
Matsuda
Doyen.
Tanaka, Kuroshi Ono, Battery Bradshaw, Yoshihiro Kawada, Cam Kai, and Go Kimura. And Commonwealth, King, Tsuji Goda, Man, Rigor, Leonel Sebastian, and Titan Goro. In Strong Style Society, Evo, Hideko Shida, Talon Hawk, Aeon Takahashi, Kenny Shikari, and Javier Riva. And in Gay Ash, Duke Gailey, Felix Ashwood, Ferretti, Ash Seymour, and I'm not even going to name the last guy.
And we got Dave
Williams.
Lord.
Gotta love it when the Williams name gets dragged.
So, dare I say, who do you guys think is the biggest beneficiary of the draft? What faction do you guys think is the strongest looking?
Gay Ash, they got Dave Williams.
Ring Doyen is the strongest one. I gotta be honest. Franklin, what do you think?
I gotta go with either Ring Doyen or Ragnarok.
Oh,
Ragnarok did a pretty great job. 3 champions.
Absolutely.
Wait, did Mateo just leave the ring just to come out again?
Absolutely. He has to make the champions welcome, man.
Come on.
well, why did he have to? You know
We're
what?
not making
And he's a
that
champion.
fun.
I'm not gonna argue
You
with
know-
him. You didn't have to put on your ring ears.
You know what? I'm not.
He forgot his championship again.
You know what? The boy. You know what?
I-
Listen. The
I-
kid had his moment at Kingdom. He's the double champion. He wants to make a double entrance. I can
You're
understand
doing
it.
too much, kid. Subtle.
Double entrance will only one
Be subtle. Be subtle. Right now, you did not have to go back, put on your effing gear, just to come back to announce your opponent. You could have just stayed in the fucking ring.
But with all those picks, I mean, who does Matsuda pick to face at Awakening?
You know it
Osaka?
ain't Mr. Irrelevant.
Well, I mean, he could be.
Maybe it's Matthias. Matthias did.
Yeah,
beat
Matthias
him.
beat him. That does make a lot of sense. I mean, it looks like he has a little bit of respect for Matthias. I could see that being his first pick.
All right, then.
Or maybe
champ,
it might be
who do you
Suji,
got?
the rematch. I mean, Suji chose him last year. He could choose Suji again.
Could be King, the only one he didn't face out of the double gold dash.
Yeah.
Or it could be Duke Gailey, guys. You never know.
Yeah, Diggy.
Felt as though his career has finally come full circle, almost at a very moment. Yeah, I see why. Yeah, they were at Mania Dantaku competing for the junior tag titles. And now he was chosen after that to be part of the faction. You know, Matsuda Tanaka's had like a great run ever since Mania Dantaku. He may have lost New World of Sports Cup last year, and this year he won't be in it because the champion doesn't get to be in the tournament. But look at him now; he's choosing the opponents. Giving some praise to Goda Tsuji. You gotta love it.
Ooh.
Giving some praise to Kuroshi Ono as well. Gotta give praise to his best friend. They have achieved their dream, but he says that was just a piece of it. Whoa! Wait a minute! Matsuda's chosen Kuroshi Ono! As it,
Bullshit.
Oh,
King's
So
upset.
Kuroshi Ono versus Matsuda Tanaka at Awakening in Osaka. King's not having it. Oof.
Ooh.
Junior.
Oh, he didn't call him King. He called him Junior.
Oof. You know, King hates being called that. Ooh. Damn, King is putting his ass on notice.
Yes. Just shut up.
Ooh, that's a very far out there analysis.
Oh shit.
He said he chose low.
Not just that, he said it's an easy choice. Kuroshi must be conflicted right now in this situation because shit like this would confuse any person.
He said he's exploiting him. Damn, he said you'll never see these championships.
Damn.
Oh, King just... Oh, damn.
He just clocked them.
And King is that... Wait, there's Kuroshi. Oh, that regular King. Well, we know where Kuroshi stands in all this. Matsuda down after being hit in the head with that microphone. Kuroshi, wait a minute. Corkscrew King kick.
Ooh.
Yeah. And look at him helping his friend up. But look, those two are facing off. At Awakening in Osaka. Oh boy.
Shoot. Ace of Juniors and the ace of the company.
They're working together here.
We know what's coming.
Nope.
Oh, no, King working. Oh.
Ooh.
That didn't last very long. Wait a minute. King and Kuroshi. Oh.
Ooh.
Big slam there.
Good maneuver.
Kuroshi Onomatsu Tanaka standing tall. That being said, we're going to get into our first card before we get into Awakening Osaka, the Dawn of Awakening. First match on the show, Young Lions matchup, Go Kimura Ring Doyen versus Titan Gado of Commonwealth. A 6-man tag match as we're seeing the Strong Style Society of Talon Hawk, Aeon Takahashi, and Hideko Shida versus Ring Doyen's Cam Kai, Yoshiro Kawada, and Battery Bradshaw. Look at this 6-man tag.
Wow.
We got Alpha and Beta and Kotaro Punk of Ragnarok versus Abel, Alejandro Leyva, and Jin Kaze. Look like... And then the main event. King and AK-42 men were in different factions. That's interesting. Going up against the team of Kuroshi Ono and Matsuda Tsunoda. I want to know about how AK-47 got into that match. And why he's teaming with King. But we got...
Yeah, figured it'd be Tsuji Goda.
I figured so too, but Tsuji's not on the call. I guess they're punishing him for not showing up. That could have been Tsuji.
Lazy fuck.
But ladies and gentlemen, that's our draft. Thank y'all for tuning in. The champs are standing tall here. Yeah, you love to see. Oh, what?
Yeah.
I think there's just still in the spotlight there, but look at it. They're still smiling. Everything's all good.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the draft. And we will see you all at the dawn before awakening. Peace out, guys.